matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, on the 9th-ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Red Raiders will kick this deep to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Cougars offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Fire to the right side, complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Grab behind the line. It's Roberts.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle, but forced down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport, Kirk. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and if you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best. Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Throwing off play action. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Morton. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a shovel pass. Caught. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a defense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Football comes out. The offense makes a recovery and takes off. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Morton. Throw to the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen. They avoid disaster positive yards. The defense doing a great job anticipating the screen here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Douglas. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Grab down the middle. It's West. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And the Red Raiders trying to cash in here in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Williams. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Blocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
The first real speed bump of this impressive defense comes up now, 2nd and 11. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
To the air, it's Morton. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they put 6 more on the board.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Roberts. And 'em. 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 'Em entertaining first quarter of play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this, almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Ryan. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Here comes the handoff. You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
BYU has now moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Bachmeier. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Play action fake, looking to throw. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Morton. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Third down upcoming after that completion. They try to sneak it for the first. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Believe it or not, Chris, there's an art to the quarterback sneak. And when you've got a savvy quarterback who knows how to fall forward and squeeze between his offensive linemen for the first down, short conversion situations become almost like clockwork.
First down and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And this time it's complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And the Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Morton. Catch made on the right side. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up the force, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. First down at 10. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He was very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Trying to find some room. It's Martin. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Cougars will send the punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. With the catch, it's Douglas. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw. It's Morton. But the play loses yardage. A very tough second down coming up now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Cougars will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Good throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Morton. Ran behind the line. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A short completion to the tight end. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And here's the handoff. He finds some space. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
A play action, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Carter. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Scanning the field. It's Morton. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Sparkmeyer. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that didn't work. You talk about filling a hole and making the right read. This big defensive tackle just blew that play up and got them moving backwards.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the Cougars will line up to boot it away. Second punt now. His first was a beauty. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give them a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Tough spot here, second and long at the 20. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And the Red Raiders will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The Cougars will have to kick this away. He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The Red Raiders looking to keep this drive moving.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
1st down here for this offense. To throw, it's Morton. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback keeps the football. 1st down, looking for more now. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another 1st down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result, some positive yards.
The Red Raiders looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming up, second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on third and goal? Back to throw. It's Morton. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. One final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. With the catch, it's Roberts. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Grab down the middle, it's Roberts. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Martin. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And now the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
So they choose not to go for it here on fourth down late and send out the field goal team. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. He'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking for some space. It's Williams. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down after that short completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Martin. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Bringing pressure. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
BYU has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, BYU. The quarterback takes it in himself.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Leaning on the run game here late. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Dropping back, it's Morton. Receiver makes the grab. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion for
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback still with the football. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Great call here on third down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the first down. Interesting call coming up now on fourth.
The Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Roberts. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Bachmeier. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Ryan. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
And Chris, the home crowd is in complete shock. Just a few seconds left in this game, and we're either headed to overtime or it could end on a two-point conversion. It's an awful feeling to be devastated and yet still so nervous here on this last play at the same time.
So here comes our first play of overtime. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So here comes a challenging 3rd down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a 4th down decision.
Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they jump back in front. Here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. And now they run the draw play. Now they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Now the defense diagnosed this play right away. Not fooled at all that the offense is in a shotgun. Nice job of taking that draw play away. Play never had a chance.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
So a 3rd and long here. If they can't convert, they have to settle for a game-time field goal try. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.